because they have effective quality formulas and great branding and a culture that they're building behind the scenes that people want to be a part of, including retailers. Welcome inside FitnessInformed.com, Fitness Informed's YouTube channel. I'm F5 founder and CEO Ryan Buckeye here with another 100% honest, no bullshit review of KLOUT PWR Realm, their stim-free pre-workout pump powder. KLOUT had a huge 2022, a coming out party of sorts, and 2023 is set to be the biggest year ever for the brand as they expand into major retail. That's all I can say. And they're doing it because they have effective quality formulas and great branding and a culture that they're building behind the scenes that people want to be a part of, including retailers. So today we're going to talk about Realm on 5 different categories. First, we're going to talk about the ingredient profile. Second, we're going to talk about the effectiveness. Third, flavor. Fourth, mixability, as well as show you mixability here on camera. And then finally, we're going to talk about value. So let's dive into the SFP, or the supplement facts panel. 1 scoop is 19 grams, so it's a big serving size. Starts with 6 grams of L-citrulline, pure L-citrulline. Citrulline is going to be converted to arginine within the body, which is going to increase nitric oxide production, more blood flow. 6 grams of citrulline, more than enough, especially when you combine it with other ingredients that are going to help with the nitric oxide pathway. Next ingredient here is glycerol, as glycer size of 3 grams. Now, honestly, guys, I'm not a big fan of glycerol in powdered products because it's not going to be high enough to really make a change anyway. For glycerol to be super effective, you want double digits, and that's typically going to come in a liquid form. The more glycerol you put in a powder, the more likely it is to clump. And if you actually look at this particular product, it is starting to clump, and that's normal with glycerol because it, obviously can do that. But honestly, I think that a lot of times brands put glycerol in their products, they think it's cool, when quite frankly, it's even cooler when you give larger doses of glycerol. So I'd like to see more brands come out with a liquid version of glycerol. Next ingredient here at 1.5 grams is agmatine sulfate. Agmatine sulfate has a couple different benefits. One is actually a cognition benefit. It can actually help improve cognition. The next is it can actually help signal nitric oxide for more production in the body. Next ingredient here is 1.5 grams of L-arginine. I said this in my written review, and I'll say it here. I could do without this particular ingredient. The bioavailability of arginine by itself from an exogenous standpoint is terrible. For it to actually be effective, you need about 8 grams of arginine taken exogenously. But the problem with that is it's actually going to probably mess with your stomach and make you really sick. So arginine when it's within the body, like citrulline being converted to arginine works well, but when you take arginine externally or exogenously, it's not nearly as impactful. L-ornithine hydrochloride at 1.5 grams. Ornithine has been shown to improve exercise performance and endurance and reduce fatigue. Nice ingredient in addition here in the product. Sodium nitrate is NO3-T. This is 1 gram. So sodium nitrate is going to yield part sodium, and in this particular case, 410 milligrams of sodium, which means you're getting 590 milligrams of nitrates. So sodium nitrate actually is going to be the combination of the NO3-T that yields the most nitrates under the sodium nitrate, betaine nitrate, arginine. There's a ton of different nitrates. Sodium nitrate is going to yield the most nitrates. And then lastly, you get estrogen, which can help with ingredient absorption. So really this is powered by 6 grams of citrulline and the full gram of sodium nitrate, both signifying nitric oxide, one being exogenous source, one being within the body. Where I would like to see is an ingredient here that's going to encourage vasodilation, because it's awesome to bring in nitrates and to improve your body's own ability to produce nitric oxide blood flow, but then you want those capillaries and those the paths for them to get to the muscle to expand. And that can help in part, or does get accomplished in part, by some of the nitric oxide pathway, but there are particular ingredients, something like pine bark, that's actually going to go ahead and vasorelax, or relax the vessels to allow more blood to go in the body. So I think they did a good job of tackling the nitric oxide, in terms of increasing blood flow, but then you also want to increase the runway to which it gets to the muscles. In terms of effectiveness, yes, you're using 6 grams of citrulline, a full gram of nitrates, you're going to have a bigger, fuller pump. Let's not kid ourselves here. I just think it can be accomplished even better with the select use of maybe 1 or 2 additional or replacement ingredients. Replace arginine, take out glycerol, things along that nature. But it still does work, and it's good because it's a price-effective product, which we'll talk about here in a minute. Flavor, this one here is Sunshine. I really don't know what the hell that is. But I look at Sunshine, I look at the flavor cue on this, and I think tropical. So I get hints of orange. I'm not sure if there's a little bit of pineapple in there. It's a little bit sweeter of a tropical than I'm used to because I like my tropical flavors tart, but it's still very enjoyable. KLOUT does a phenomenal job of flavoring their products. This one also being a really good flavor. Like I said, it's more like Sunny D light, if you will. So it's very enjoyable, especially if you like that kind of flavor profile. What was really cool about this particular product is the mixability. A 19-gram serving size in 8 ounces of water it mixes fantastically. So as you can see from the video, you might even see there's some clumping going on in the powder prior to putting it in the water. That's from the glycerol. It completely dissolves it when it gets in the water, and there's only slight particles that float. So the mixability of this particular product from Clout Power is very, very well done. In terms of value, this is a 20 serve for $46. If you use promo code Informant, it's going to knock off 15%, making this less than $40 per container, which is less than $2 per serving, which is a great value, especially for a product containing a full 6 grams of citrulline and a gram of exogenous nitrates, especially as NO3-T. This product, I think, if you're looking for an add-on pump and you're obviously price conscious, less than $2 per serving, tastes great, works well, this is something that you should check out. Look below for a link to take you to fitnessinformant.com for a more scientific dive into this formula, as well as a coupon code in the purchase link to save you some dollars on Realm from Clout Power. Make sure you follow us on our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, and all the major platforms, including right here at YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now button below to stay up to date with everything here at FI. Speaking of YouTube, check out our podcast. It's called Booty and the Beast right here on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and more. And for more supplement reviews, rankings, news, deals, workout routines, and nutrition plans, visit us on our official website. We're online, fitnessinformant.com.